Joanna and Jamie. So nice
these
to
are
have-
big girl chairs.
These are great, yeah. Thank you, Herman Miller. So we're actually here today, Joanna and I, to announce something. Yes, to announce a new endeavor for the ever-expanding Fortune, which, used to be a magazine. It's still a magazine, but we're trying not to even use the word magazine very much because it is a broad multimedia brand. So let's talk about, Joanna, what is this about and what are you helping us create?
So if I step back for a moment, everybody knows about the women in the workplace research that McKinsey and Lean-In did. Essentially, it's a big pipeline, and in the middle of the pipeline, that's where women are stuck. That's where it's messy. And Fortune wants to come in with the help of all of the companies to say, what can we do to help those women stay the course, build the skills they need to build, get smart about the world the way MPW does for all of us? How can we make that happen? And that's what Fortune is trying to do.
So the Fortune Women's Leadership Council is an extension of what we do with you women at the most senior levels and what we're doing with women 45 and under who are stars, not so much rising stars, but young superstars with Most Powerful Women Next Gen, which will take place here at the Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel, November 29th and 30th. It's confusing to people, and it was confusing even to us internally. Yeah. Okay, where does Joanna's thing fit in? So explain that.
So, we were all younger once. And we were all middle managers once. And actually, this is a little bit different than MPW. It's not MPW light, though. Because a woman is 40 or 35 doesn't mean she's not as smart as we are. But she does not pick her head up when she has a couple of kids and she's learning how to be a manager and she's got a boss who's not talking to her because he doesn't want to offend anybody. This is what happens in the middle. Fortune's Women's Leadership Council is going to take those women and offer them a conference that has MPW-like issues of the day, the way you orchestrate here, plus leadership training, the way we did at McKinsey, centered leadership, plus helping people network. I don't know, the women in this room are amazing. They're warm, they're welcoming, they know how to network. When you're a middle manager, that is not a skill you yet have unless you're extraordinarily extroverted. So we're going to teach that too. So there'll be a conference. There'll be 4 of them. You go to one that's nearest to where you work. And then there'll be networking events that you'll have so that you can meet senior people from the company. And on top of that, you will, in fact, have cohort groups or communities where you got trained together. So you'll be able to meet women from other companies throughout the year who live near where you live. So I think the whole thing is actually quite distinct compared to what's in the marketplace and what MPW offers now, but it is such a part of MPW.
Yeah, Most Powerful Women is more about women who have made it, who've got it, who aren't afraid to come in a room together and network and are fairly comfortable, sort of communicating, networking, standing up for what we want. And the younger versions of we have a few women around 30 years old in this audience who are true superstars, but many of you are over 45. So think of the younger versions of you.
But you don't look yet.
But these are women who really more need the skills training. So Joanna, we're talking about 4 conferences a year, 3 in the United States, 1 outside the United States, as well as other events regionally. Okay, and this is largely sort of training-based, seminars, and what else do these women need to know about this if they're interested? You're going to be around today and tomorrow, correct?
So, that's right, but Alan Murray is here, Lisa Klein is here, Peter Graniff, and Elizabeth Parks are all here
Fortune people.
From Fortune. We need your help, actually. This is not a fundraiser. but we really need help because
What kind of help do you need?
it only works if companies come together to make it happen. It only works if the companies are diverse. Hi there, Carla. And or if the companies actually say, we want to be part of your council. So the council will be for the founding companies. Those are the companies who engage the fullest with Fortune, and they will help shape the future of this. So I'm hoping that everybody shares the same aspiration that I do, that if you fix the middle, you actually change the pipeline, and you change the game. Who wouldn't want to be part of that? So if you can't find us, email us. If you can't email us, we'll call you.
Give your email address.
My email address, very cool. Joanna, Joanna, _ Barsh, BARSH, at McKinsey.com. And you don't have to worry, I will not consult you in any way.
So your role at McKinsey now is what?
An old lady.
No, but what is your...
So I'm a senior advisor. I teach centered leadership. I wrote a couple of books on centered leadership. And McKinsey, with many, many people around the world, created training. It's pretty damn good. And I teach it all over the world.
But you still
primarily to
have a
women.
role with McKinsey?
That's it, just senior advisor.
Okay. So Joanna, you have written books and you've become a real expert on developing women leaders. What is the piece of advice that you can leave this group with about what you have learned is the most important thing to think about if you want to develop great women in your companies and organizations and keep them?
So this is an odd one, but somebody already mentioned it before, which is it's about trust. I think Angela last night and you were talking about this, Patty. When you stand in judgment, the younger woman feels it and will not be able to trust, and therefore will see you not as somebody who truly has her best interests at heart, but somebody who is trying to get ahead as well. So if you can withhold judgment and truly create trust, these women are great. They know what to do. They will do it and make you proud. That's the hardest thing to do in building trust.
Thank you, and it's good to have you on board with us.
I am so happy to be here.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, Joanna.
Take
Thank
care.
you.